What's going on? It's your boy once again, CJ Baker, and we are sitting here with this vibrant young lady. How are you doing?
I am doing excellent.
All right. Well, why don't you tell us about yourself? What's your name? Where you from? And what do you do?
Okay. My name is Butta Rocka. I'm an international singer-songwriter.
So, international singer-songwriter, huh? Where you from?
I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, so you was like her and der and all over there?
I do. I do say I'm going over there. Yes, I did.
Over there. All right. So, Miss Butta Rocka from Louisville, Kentucky, from Louisville. Tell us, how did you get into becoming a singer-songwriter and traveling the world?
I've been singing since the age of 2, and I wanted to be Diana Ross when I was little. And I remember I used to put on the wigs and put on my little gloves and everything, and I wanted to be Diana Ross. And I started singing. My cousin put me in a talent show. I won. And that's when I knew I always wanted to be on stage because, I like attention. I like being on stage and everybody looking at you. And then, that's what it was at first. But then when I got older, it became more than that because you're giving back and you're singing and you're touching people's lives as you're singing. So it was real cool. That's what I always wanted to do.
You Diana Ross, huh?
Yes, man.
Okay, so can I be your supreme? Supreme! Duh. So, in your career of singing, who are some of the people that you work with?
Well, my very first song that was on the radio was with Little Zane. I sung a song called None Tonight. I've worked with Akon. I've worked with TLC. I've worked with... I did a project with Janet Jackson. I've worked with a little bit of everybody. I've had the privilege of doing a lot of behind the scenes, backgrounds, demos, different stuff like that. I've also worked with Nas. I did BET Awards with him. So I've worked with a couple of people.
I remember that Lil Zane's like, you ain't getting none tonight. That's that J Ray, right? That's so. Miss Butta Rocka, we are here for a particular reason.
Right.
You want to tell us about that?
Yes. We have an organization called ArtistsRockTheMic. I actually am the founder and CEO of the company, and it's a wonderful company. We are promoting unity, peace, diversity, and empowering the community. And so basically, in layman's terms, what we are doing is we have gathered a bunch of artists coming together, giving back to the community. It makes sense to take something that you love and take all of your talents and to do something that is beyond yourself and help other people. So that's the basics of what we're trying to do, is unite artists coming together and giving back for the greater good.
Okay, Butta Rocka, CEO of ArtistsRockTheMic.
Right.
So how did this come about? Like, were you just sitting down watching TV and something was like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that? How did it come and sink into your spirit and you sow the seed and let it and have it manifest to what it is now?
Well, actually what happened is I know way too many people doing too many great things, and why not get us to come together and get us helping out other people? You have all of these celebrities and you have all these people that have all this money, and so they have the money to be able to just give and to do all this stuff. Well, I don't have all that money right now, but I do have the talent, and I do know other friends and people that also have the talent. So it made sense to me to form an organization that came together and we give back. We use what God has given us and give back and try to help other people. So that was the whole gist of coming up with the concept in the first place.
So that's great. What are some of the people that you are reaching out to or partnered up with, or are there any other organizations or a group of people that you have partnered up with? Give me some insight on that.
Sure. We've partnered up with CARE, which does homeless students of Kennesaw State. They are college students that have athletic and academic scholarships that, they can get into the schools, but they don't have any money to be able to sleep. They don't have anywhere to sleep, so they are literally couch hopping. And so what CARE does is they bring awareness and they provide shelter for these people. We also have partnered. We also work. I'm sorry, with hashtag Lunch Bag, and what that organization does, they literally prepare the food and then go out onto the streets and give back to the community. They actually prepare the food and then take it out onto the streets. We go to communities like behind Gladys Knight Chicken and Waffles. It is real behind there. It is serious. I used to go. I went to Ethiopia, and that's what it reminded me of. I didn't even know that we actually had that here in Atlanta, to be honest with you. But these people were literally sleeping on the ground, and it was heartfelt. You know what I mean? Another company that we work with is Man Up Worldwide, and these are fathers uplifting other fathers, and they have programs like Daddies Do Hair too. So they'll bring in cosmetologists and people that does hair and teach the men how to do the little girls' hair and give haircuts and different things like that. And we also work with Atlanta Hope, which is the Fulton County Sheriff's Department. So they have a big event coming up that we're about to be a part of. And the last company that we work with is the Green Room. And that's where they got together a bunch of musicians and artists that came in, and their program helps refugees, foster kids, and shelter homeless kids. And so we got together and we taught the kids how to form a song from beginning to end, from the music to writing it, creating the melodies, everything like that. And we gave back, and then the next day we taught them how to do storyboards and create their music videos. So it was very important that, you know, we get involved, you know, for the community and everything, especially for the children. They can relate to people like me and you know what I mean? You don't always have to have on a suit. You don't always have to be this mega star, this big person. They can relate to us. And so if we come out there and show that we care and help with people, you know, we can get it done.
That's great. So for all those people who are out there watching and listening, how can they be a part? What is there a website that they can go to, or is there something that they can say, hey, I may not be able to come and help with Lunch Bag or help with Care or help with Man Up Worldwide, but is there something that I can do? Is there a website where I can give donations or anything like that?
Absolutely. We are looking for donations, volunteers, sponsorships. You can go to www.ArtistsRockTheMic.com for all the information about what we have going on. So please, please, please go to our website. Help us in any facet that you can.
All right. Well, this is Butta B. Rocka, but before we let you go, Butta B. Rocka, we want to talk about this benefit concert.
Exactly.
Let me know what's going on. Enlighten me.
Well, we have our first benefit concert on Sunday, August 30th. Doors open at 7 p.m. The show starts at 8 p.m. at Smith's Old Bar. So we want everyone to come out. We have advance tickets. You want to make sure that you hurry up and get these tickets because they are going to go fast. Again, you can get the tickets at www.ArtistsRockTheMic.com.
All right. So are you performing? And I'm the type of guy. I'm not just a regular guy. I mean, I may want some VIP treatment. Do you guys have VIP seating, and let us know, are you performing and what are you performing? Are you doing covers? Are you doing originals? And can you give us a little bit of what you gonna do? Like, give the people something. Give us something.
You just asked me a million questions in one, and I can sum it up very easily. We have VIP tickets available. You absolutely want to hurry up and get those tickets. Another question you asked is, of course I'm going to perform. Of course. We also have Xavier Lewis from America's Got Talent. We have Beth Spangler from The Voice. We have Mr. Mike Sal. We have Brandon Blue. We have Spoken Word. We have a little bit of everybody. And I cannot forget, we have Miss J. Marie, who just did the MJ Immortal Tour. And she's performed with Iggy, and she's done stuff for Kelly Clarkson and Kelly Rowland. So, I mean, we are about to light this stage on fire. And the other good thing about this is we have Mr. MD yourself, Mr. CJ Baker, that's going to be on drums. So we're about to have a wonderful, wonderful time. So please, please come out Sunday, August 30th at Smith's Old Bar, 7 p.m. Again, you can get the tickets at www.ArtistsRockTheMic.com. we actually have Mr. Charles Schaefer going to host, and he is going to bring the pain. So make sure that you come out. You don't want to miss this. I mean, from the very first note, we are going to bring it to you. This is going to be straight concert style. I know that you know, this is going to be like Phillips Arena, so you don't want to get there late. You want to be there.
That's August the 30th, Smith's Old Bar, 8 p.m. Artists Rock the Mic benefit concert. We'll holler at you there.